Hello everyone. Today, we're diving into a pressing issue in the United States: the growing population of wild monkeys in Florida. With an estimated 7,500 monkeys now roaming the state's forests and parks, these primates are increasingly becoming a challenge for local ecosystems and communities. But what exactly are the challenges these monkeys pose, and what measures has the U.S. government implemented to address this burgeoning population? Stay tuned as we explore these questions and provide you with the latest updates on this evolving situation. Let's find out, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with our latest news. Not only do monkeys in Florida cause damage to the tourism industry, they also directly steal from visitors, creating serious problems. Many tourists have had their bags, cameras, and other personal belongings stolen by monkeys at popular tourist attractions. This reduces customer satisfaction and costs tourism businesses about $2 million a year in compensation and remediation costs. These costs include replacing lost items for visitors and implementing preventative measures, placing a significant financial burden on the local tourism industry. These invasive monkeys are causing around $30 in an annual crop damage and disrupting tourist areas. Their tendency to form large groups and raid crops highlights the urgent need for effective population management to protect these vital industries. So how does the U.S. government effectively manage the growing wild monkey population without upsetting the ecological balance? The answer lies in a unique and surprising method: hunting monkeys with bows and arrows, a safe and effective method developed by hunters and conservationists. On this journey, we will discover how hunters combine tradition and ingenuity to solve this complex problem. This is not just a hunt, but also a journey to protect the habitat and maintain natural harmony. Are you ready to immerse yourself in the fascinating world of monkey hunting with bow and arrow? Join us to discover the perfect combination of tactics and art in this unique adventure. Because of these challenges, Americans have implemented control measures like hunting monkeys with bows and arrows. This method effectively reduces monkey populations without harming the surrounding environment, ensuring the safety of our agricultural and tourist. To successfully carry out this method, the hunter must be well prepared with the right equipment. They typically use a 40 to 60 pound bow, such as a compound bow or recurve bow, which is powerful enough to penetrate the monkey's skin and muscles. Monkeys often follow familiar paths between feeding and resting areas. By identifying these routes, hunters can predict where the monkeys will appear. To get closer, Hunters can use bait or traps to lure the monkeys into favorable positions. To stay undetected by monkeys, hunters should use camouflage or hide in the bushes. Since monkeys are highly perceptive to danger, careful hiding is essential. When monkeys appear, hunters must remain calm, aim accurately, and shoot quickly for maximum effectiveness. It's crucial to aim for vital areas like the heart or lungs to ensure the best results. While hunting monkeys with bows and arrows can be effective, it also comes with significant risks. If a shot is not accurate, it can cause unnecessary suffering to the monkeys, potentially violating humane standards. Improperly used arrows can also injure people or other animals, particularly in densely forested or populated areas. Additionally, hunting can cause monkeys to panic and migrate, disrupting other communities and potentially upsetting the local ecological balance if not carefully managed. Therefore, this method should be conducted with caution and strict adherence to legal guidelines. Due to these risks, monkey hunting remains a controversial topic. Many people oppose it, arguing that it disrupts the ecological balance and is inhumane. They believe monkeys are integral to the ecosystem and advocate for alternatives like birth control or relocating monkeys to sanctuaries. In response to these concerns, overhunting or keeping monkeys as pets can lead to severe penalties in many parts of the United States. Fines can reach up to $50,000, and offenders may face prison sentences ranging from 6 months to 1 year. These laws are in place to protect wildlife, maintain ecological balance, prevent illegal trade, and ensure monkeys live in suitable natural environments. Sparrows, particularly the house sparrow passer domesticus, are small, adaptable birds found in many parts of the world, including North America, Europe, and Asia. Introduced to North America in the 1850s, their population has since flourished, with estimates suggesting there are hundreds of millions across the continent. Sparrows, about 16 cm 6.3 in length. Males have a distinctive black bib, white cheeks, and chestnut neck. Females and juveniles are more uniformly brown and lack the black bib. Highly adaptable, found in urban, suburban, and rural areas. They thrive in human-altered environments and are often seen near buildings, farms, and gardens. We can cause significant agricultural damage by targeting various crops, including grains, fruits, and vegetables. In regions like California's Central Valley, sparrows are known to peck at ripening fruits, such as grapes, causing substantial yield losses. A study in California found that sparrow damage to grape crops resulted in economic losses exceeding $20 million annually. Australian wheat farmers have reported losses of up to 5% of their total yield due to sparrow infestations, translating to millions of dollars in revenue loss. These birds not only consume the crops, but also contaminate them with droppings, making them unsuitable for Sparrows are highly adaptable birds that frequently nest in a variety of urban and rural locations. Common nesting sites include eaves, gutters, vents, and any small crevices in buildings. In rural areas, they often nest in barns, sheds, and other agricultural structures. Cage traps are a humane and effective method for managing sparrow populations, particularly in agricultural settings where these birds can cause significant damage. These traps are designed to capture multiple birds at once without causing them harm, making them an ideal solution for farmers and property owners. The traps are often baited with grains or breadcrumbs to attract the sparrows, ensuring a high capture rate. This method not only helps in reducing the immediate bird population, but also minimizes the need for more lethal control measures, thereby promoting a more environmentally friendly approach to pest management. When it comes to controlling sparrow populations, particularly in agricultural settings where these birds can cause significant damage, using guns is a common method. Two primary types of guns used for this purpose are air rifles and shotguns. The invasion of Canadian geese in Australia began in 1860 when an English immigrant introduced the species to the region. Over the years, the population of Canadian geese grew significantly, reaching an estimated 1.1 million birds by 1900. This rapid population growth has had considerable impacts on the local environment and ecosystems, presenting challenges for Australian farmers and communities. The presence of geese in urban areas has resulted in significant environmental pollution due to the accumulation of their feces and garbage, leading to serious sanitation issues. Additionally, their loud noises create a constant nuisance for residents, and their aggressive behavior can be threatening. This situation is particularly problematic in places like Richmond Park, where geese not only damage the green landscapes, but also jeopardize the safety and well-being of the local community. This makes it challenging to maintain the area's natural beauty and public safety. The Australian government's prompt intervention has been crucial in addressing the issue of invasive snow geese. To manage the growing population, field hunting has expanded across various regions, including agricultural areas, riverbanks, lakes, ponds, parks, and nature reserves. Hunting of invasive goose populations in Australia has proven effective, especially in key locations such as the Macquarie wetlands in southern New South Wales and the Whitewater area in eastern Queensland. These areas are important for geese breeding and migration and are also prime hunting grounds. The concerted efforts of hunters have caused the annual goose population to decline significantly, down about 20. We invite you to share your thoughts about goose hunting in Australia. Your opinion is important to us. To control the growing populations of Canada and snow geese, field hunting has been permitted in large open areas across Australia, including agricultural regions, riverbanks, lakes, ponds, parks, and nature reserves. This hunting practice aims to minimize the geese's negative impact on the environment and local communities. We'll be delving into the fascinating world of Komodo dragons, the largest living lizards found exclusively in Indonesia. These majestic creatures inhabit the islands of Komodo, Rinsa, Flores, Gili Motang, and Padar, and are renowned for their formidable size, reaching lengths of up to 10 feet and weighing over 150 pounds. Join us to learn and discover more about this incredible, gigantic creature. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature (EK), Komodo dragons, scientific name Varanus komodoensis, currently have about 3,700 Komodo dragons in the wild. They thrive in the hot, dry climate of island habitats, often residing in tropical savanna forests. Female Komodo dragons lay about 20 eggs at a time and bury them in the ground. Eggs are incubated for about 7-8 months before hatching. Komodo dragons, the apex predators of their native Indonesian islands, have a diverse diet primarily consisting of carrion, but they are also adept hunters of live prey. These formidable reptiles often scavenge on carcasses of large animals such as deer, water buffalo, and pigs, which provides them with substantial nutrition. However, they are not just passive scavengers. Komodo dragons actively hunt and ambush live prey, utilizing their stealth and powerful bite. Their exceptional hunting skills and preference for larger prey can significantly reduce the populations of these animals, disrupting the ecological balance. Countermeasures to mitigate the negative impact of Komodo dragons and protect both humans and the dragons are essential in regions where these apex predators are prevalent. One effective strategy is the use of non-lethal deterrents, such as noise-making devices and barriers, to prevent Komodo dragons from entering human-populated areas. In managing the threats posed by Komodo dragons, firearms have occasionally been employed as a necessary measure to protect human life. Typically, ranger teams or local authorities may use shotguns or rifles, which provide the stopping power required to subdue these large reptiles. These firearms are typically used in situations where a Komodo dragon poses an immediate threat to human safety, such as when an individual has been attacked or when a dragon ventures into populated areas. In 2009, a park ranger on Rinsa Island was forced to use a firearm when a Komodo dragon attacked two construction workers. Managing Komodo dragons in Indonesia is significantly influenced by the terrain of their habitat, which presents unique challenges. The rugged and dense environments of the islands they inhabit, such as Komodo and Rinca, complicate monitoring and controlling these large reptiles. The steep hills and thick forest can make it difficult for rangers to track and safely interact with the dragons. However, using guns to manage Komodo dragon threats poses significant disadvantages. Firstly, there is a substantial risk of injury or death to these endangered creatures. Komodo dragons, classified as vulnerable by the IUCN, have a population estimated to be around 3,000 to 5,000 individuals, primarily concentrated on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, Gili Motane, and Padar. Significant challenges from night-active wildlife, particularly coyotes, foxes, and black bears, which frequently attack livestock farms. These nocturnal predators cause extensive damage to sheep, cows, chickens, and other farm animals, resulting in substantial economic losses for farmers. Addressing these wildlife attacks is crucial for protecting livestock, ensuring farm productivity, and maintaining the livelihood of farmers. In 2023, coyotes were responsible for 60.5% of the 140,000 livestock predated in Canada, significantly impacting the agricultural sector. This predation accounted for 1.7% of all livestock in the country, illustrating the severity of the issue. As of July 1, 2024, Canada had a population of 8.2 million adult cattle and 12.6 million young cattle, making the threat of coyote attacks particularly concerning for farmers. These nocturnal predators typically strike at night when the cattle are resting and sleeping, taking advantage of the animal's vulnerability during these hours. The Canadian government has taken extreme measures to control coyote populations, primarily through night hunting. This method has proven to be an effective countermeasure against coyote attacks on livestock. Hunters use a variety of techniques, including diffused lighting to track coyotes and remote hunting tools to minimize noise and movement. The hunting process involves selecting convenient locations with clear views of free-range livestock, carefully observing and tracking coyote movements, and taking down individual coyotes' grass. On average, hunters can successfully capture between 2 and 10 coyotes per night, greatly reducing the threat to livestock. The fox population in Canada is estimated to be around 10 million, with these animals distributed across both urban and rural areas. Foxes primarily target small livestock such as chickens and sheep, causing significant damage to farms. To combat this issue, the Canadian government has implemented night hunting methods as a control measure. Hunters employ techniques such as using radiator lights for better visibility, working in teams for safety, and maintaining quiet observation to effectively track and hunt the foxes. On average, hunters are able to capture between 5 to 20 foxes per night, helping to reduce the impact of these predators on livestock. Hunting success can vary significantly due to factors such as weather conditions, terrain, and the presence of foxes in the hunting area. Despite efforts, the annual decline in fox numbers is only estimated at 3 to 2, raising concerns about the long-term sustainability of fox hunting as a control measure. Additionally, a more humane and flexible approach to dealing with wolves is that traps can be monitored and adjusted as needed, ensuring safety and adaptability in managing wolf populations. This method also poses less immediate risk to human safety than other measures, making it a safer alternative for both people and wildlife. A major concern when using traps is the potential harm to non-target animals, as traps can unintentionally capture other wildlife, causing unintended ecological consequences. The process of setting and monitoring traps is time-consuming and labor-intensive, requiring significant effort and resources from those involved. These factors make the use of trapping a challenging and controversial approach to managing wolf populations. Addressing the challenges of managing wolf populations requires a multifaceted approach, combining scientific research and active community engagement. To develop effective solutions, it is essential to invest in further research to explore the ecological role of wolves, their interactions with other wildlife, and their impacts with the local community. Please comment 1 if you support the further development of effective solutions to manage wolf populations. The sudden appearance of large buffalo herds near residential areas and roadways poses serious safety risks. Traffic accidents involving buffaloes can cause significant damage to vehicles and result in injuries or fatalities. To address the buffalo problem, American farmers have implemented a buffalo hunting strategy. This approach is not only a technical task but also an adventurous challenge. Hunters must prepare meticulously, from choosing the right equipment to mastering hunting techniques. Accuracy and patience are crucial when targeting buffaloes, requiring concentration and professional skills to ensure an effective and safe hunting process. Mountain goats, an extraordinary species inhabiting the rugged terrains of, number around 3 million in the United States. These resilient animals are perfectly adapted to their harsh environments, flourishing in the steep, rocky landscapes of the Rocky Mountains and other high-altitude areas. Renowned for their agility and distinctive features, thick fur, long black horns, and bearded appearance, mountain goats captivate both wildlife enthusiasts and hunters. Mountain goats in America are remarkable for their distinctive physical features, which are perfectly adapted to their harsh environments. One of the most noticeable traits is their prominent beard, which, along with their short tail, adds to their unique appearance. They are also characterized by their long black horns, which can range from 5.9 to 11 inches in length. These horns are not only a defining feature, but also serve practical purposes in their daily lives, such as defense and dominance. Perhaps most impressive is their thick fur, a crucial adaptation for surviving in the extreme cold of their high-altitude habitats. This dense, woolly coat provides exceptional insulation, allowing mountain goats to withstand temperatures as low as 50. The fur's effectiveness at retaining body heat ensures these animals remain active and healthy even in the most frigid conditions. Together, these physical traits make mountain goats well-suited to their rugged environments, enabling them to thrive in some of the most challenging terrains in North America. Besides, their feet are ingeniously designed for scaling steep, rocky slopes with inclines exceeding 60°, granting them remarkable stability and grip. This feature enables these animals to easily traverse the daunting terrain of the Rocky Mountains. Consequently, their presence is primarily confined to these remote areas, making them seldom seen in more accessible locations. The difficult landscape not only provides a natural refuge for the goats, but also creates substantial obstacles for hunters seeking to track and hunt these elusive creatures. The hunting season for mountain goats in the U.S. typically runs from late August to late November, although the exact dates can vary depending on state regulations. It is crucial for hunters to apply for a hunting license, as this not only ensures compliance with legal requirements, but also helps in the management and conservation of mountain goat populations. Understanding state-specific regulations and guidelines is essential for a successful and responsible hunting experience. These regulations may include specific dates, hunting zones, and quotas to maintain sustainable populations and protect the ecosystem. When embarking on a mountain goat hunt, selecting the appropriate equipment is crucial for a successful and ethical hunt. The right gun, typically a high-powered rifle, is essential for its performance and range, ensuring that the hunter can make an accurate and humane shot even from a distance. Additionally, a quality pair of binoculars is indispensable for spotting and tracking these elusive animals in their rugged, mountainous habitat. Binoculars with high magnification and clarity allow hunters to observe the terrain and the movement of goats from afar, aiding in planning and executing the hunt with precision. Properly chosen equipment not only enhances the hunting experience, but also ensures the safety and effectiveness of the hunt. One of the primary advantages of using guns for hunting mountain goats is the performance and range that firearms provide. Guns allow hunters to engage their targets from a considerable distance, which is particularly useful in the rugged and often inaccessible terrain where mountain goats reside. This capability not only increases the efficiency of the hunt, but also enhances the likelihood of a successful outing, as hunters can take accurate shots without needing to get too close to these elusive animals. Another significant benefit of hunting with guns is the safety it affords to the hunter. The ability to maintain a safe distance from potentially dangerous wildlife reduces the risk of injury. Additionally, modern firearms are designed with various safety features that further protect the hunter during the expedition. This combination of efficiency and safety makes hunting mountain goats with guns a preferred method for many hunters. One of the primary disadvantages of hunting mountain goats with guns is the ethical concerns it raises. Many people question the morality of hunting these majestic animals, which are often seen as symbols of the rugged wilderness. The act of hunting for sport, particularly with high-powered rifles, can be viewed as unfair to the animals, who stand little chance against such advanced weaponry. This perspective is further fueled by the belief that animals should be respected and preserved in their natural habitats rather than hunted for recreation. Additionally, hunting mountain goats has a significant impact on conservation efforts and the environment. Mountain goats are integral to their ecosystems, and their removal can disrupt the delicate balance of these habitats. Overhunting can lead to population declines, which not only affects the species directly, but also has a ripple effect on other flora and fauna that depend on them. Furthermore, the presence of hunters in remote and fragile environments can cause environmental degradation, including soil erosion, habitat destruction, and increased stress on wildlife. These impacts underscore the need for careful management and stringent regulations to ensure that hunting practices do not undermine conservation goals and the health of the ecosystem.